Hi everybody, welcome to the Tetrix RoboBench video series. I'm Tim with Pittsco Education, and one of the things I want to talk to you today about is the integration between the Tetrix Prime components and the Tetrix Max components. This is one of the most exciting features we're created with the Prime components, is the ability to actually connect the two together and create one big cohesive system out of the two separate systems. So I want to do that today, and I've got an example that I can show you as a completed robot, and then I've also got some pieces that we can use to show you as well. So before I do that, one of the reasons that we're excited about that is we've always struggled with the Max components being able to build in detail because of the size. Very structurally strong with the Max components, but hard to build detail. And you can see with this robot that because of the Prime addition, we're able now to be able to create some of the finer detail with that. And you can see that I've created a linear slide here out of the Prime components that is able to create some of that smaller detail. But I've got it mounted right on a Max channel frame, which gives me the structural strength as a foundation. So that's why we would want to do that with adding the two components together. I'm going to show you some of the ways that that works. So I've got here several things. I'm going to start with like a Max channel. And I've got several different parts of the Prime system that actually just match right up. I can take our cross block and I can just set that, because the hole pattern is essentially the same. If you look at this, the distance between the large holes and the small holes, if I hold that right up to the Max channel, you'll see that it's the same pattern. So because of that, I can take these Prime components and I can put them right on the Max channels, and I could take the regular Max connecting screws, and I can just go ahead and right through the Max channel. I'm going to hold that over here so you can see it. It will just actually bolt right up. So that becomes a very efficient way of just connecting the two type of components. And then I can put the Prime component right on top of that, and it makes a very strong connection. I can do that with the cross blocks. I can also do that with the beam connectors. And again, it spans the same hole pattern, so I could bolt that right up. And then I can put an axle end to that. I could actually take a quick rivet. And again, because of the hole pattern matching the same, the quick rivets work as well. So you can see that that becomes a very efficient way of adding the two. And it goes back in the other direction as well. I can also add the Max components onto a Prime element. So I've got a Prime element, and I've got a threaded spacer from the Max system. It'll go right on there, and I can then take the thumb screws and I can go ahead and fasten those right through into that normal threaded component, just like that. And you'll see that I have a Max component actually bolted right up to a Prime element. So that's not all of the ways that they work together, but that's just some of the ways that you can easily, because of the way the hole pattern is essentially the same, they will match right up. And that holds true for the flats, for the Max, the end connectors for the Prime pieces. We'll go right into that. You can take the wing nuts that are part of the thumb screws, and again, will match right up to the Max components. So you can see it's very well thought out, very well integrated between the two systems, and allows you to build actually in two different scales, if you want to call it that. The heavy-duty scale of the Max, smaller scale of the Prime. So we hope that gives you some ideas and some inspiration on what you can do with your robots. Again, thank you for joining us at the Tetrix RoboBench video series, and we hope you have fun building robots and come back and see us.